Hey everyone, it's Josiah from Journey with Josiah. Today I'm in Germany in Frankfurt Airport and I'm going to be showing you what it's like to fly on board Lufthansa in economy class to Washington DC. Let's go. Our flight will be operated by the increasingly rare Airbus A340-300. Today's is 21 years old and was originally delivered to Lufthansa in the year 2000. According to Lufthansa, boarding is supposed to be done in groups to promote distancing, but I did not find this to be the case on this flight. They only separated business class and economy class. Up front, Lufthansa has 3 rows of premium economy and a 2-3-2 configuration. If you want to see more about this product, you can click the card above. I've tried it before from Orlando to Frankfurt. Back in economy, it's a 2-4-2 configuration, and I'm in seat 18A. Each seat is furnished with a comfortable blanket and a pillow. The pillow is very good quality and the best I've ever had in economy class. I'm really impressed with this. So here's a look at the economy seat. Each seat has a coat hook, a kind of small but very reflective in-flight entertainment screen, a tray table that sadly does not fold in half, and a cup holder, which I found to be very useful. There's also a small seatbelt pocket. Pitch is 31 inches, which is average for most airlines. The seat has a pretty good recline, and the center armrest is movable. In the seatbelt pocket, you're only going to find 2 items, which is an air sickness bag and a safety card. When it comes to facilities to power up your devices, this plane is not lacking. There's a USB port here, and under the seat, there's a universal power plug. The seat features a movable headrest, which is really comfortable. This completely revolutionizes economy class if you ask me. And finally, in the overhead panel, there is only a reading light which you can turn on using your IFE. The lack of air vents is really frustrating. Here's a quick speed clip of the IFE. All I have to say is that it's definitely less than what there was pre-pandemic, but there's still a good amount and I was completely entertained. Oh, and last but not least, a disinfection wipe and earphones, which were pretty poor quality, were provided.
You must observe all signs and follow any instructions given by the crew.
Today we are traveling 6,566 kilometers across the Atlantic to the United States with an 8-hour and 35-minute flight duration. Right after takeoff, the cabin crew started their service. A full range of drinks were available, from alcohol to sodas, in addition to the hot meal. Sadly, on this flight there was only one choice for a hot meal because of cost cutting. So to drink, I went with tomato juice and water, and the meal tray consists of the following: a salad, a piece of cake, butter, cheese, and salad dressing, a piece of bread, metal cutlery, and the hot dish, which was pasta and tomato sauce. Yeah, so overall, the meal was really delicious and great for a long and tiring travel day. After the service, the cabin crew gave each passenger a bottle of water. This is absolutely essential for me on long-haul flights as I often get dehydrated. This is very nice and I really like Lufthansa for doing this. All the lavatories for economy class are located in the center of the plane. They were clean and well stocked with toilet paper and tissues. There's also a baby changing table, seat covers, and cups. As you can see, that cup holder really becomes useful when the person in front reclines. As you can see, the legroom does become worse, but I think it's still survivable. It's not anything below the average. Lufthansa's Flynet service can be accessed via your device and provides in-flight Wi-Fi. Here are the prices for it. You can get to that website I was on by connecting to the Wi-Fi here. After a short nap, we finally made it to the coast of Canada. As I said earlier, this pillow is just so comfortable. It really is the small things that can make or break flights. About an hour before landing, the cabin crew reappeared with the snack service ready. In addition to some more tomato juice and water, the snack was this creamy Mediterranean wrap, which was carrots, spinach, pesto, and tomato. It really wasn't to my liking, to be honest. So now that we are starting our descent into the wonderful United States of America, let me go over my thoughts on Lufthansa's transatlantic long-haul economy product. I was very happy overall with the quality of this flight. Lufthansa is consistent and classy. I was welcomed by a smiling and friendly crew. They weren't the most attentive I've had, but I've definitely had much worse. The A340 is definitely an old plane, but Lufthansa has kept the interiors well maintained and modern. The seats were a little worn out, but were comfortable and functional. I wish there was more storage in the seat. I found the seat back pocket to be too small for a plane that travels upwards of 10 hours. I got good sleep in the seat and was satisfied with it overall. The in-flight entertainment options were good. There was plenty of movies, and having Wi-Fi available to purchase is great. My dining experience on board Lufthansa today was much better than my previous times. I found the pasta to be tasty and the meal to be filling. The only thing Lufthansa should provide is a coffee and tea service afterwards. The landing meal was a little sad if you ask me. I understand most airlines don't provide full course meals in economy on transatlantic flights anymore, but a warm snack would have been much more appropriate. The amenities provided were basic but very comfortable. My flight was pretty empty today, so if you wanted a whole row to sleep, you could have easily done so. I also appreciate how the cabin crew kept the lavatories clean throughout the whole flight. Overall, Lufthansa provides a good experience. It was not overly incredible, but also not terrible at all. You get an average experience that has you walking away satisfied. The fares they were offering at this time were good, and I would happily choose Lufthansa again for my journeys. Welcome to Washington, D.C., the capital of the USA. Thank you very much for joining me on this flight. I hope you enjoyed and got all the information you needed for your own journey. If you have any questions about Lufthansa or traveling in general, feel free to ask me in the comment section. This is the first long-haul flight review I've had in a while, and it sure is good to be back. I cannot wait to share another video with you next month, but until then, this is Journeying with Josiah, your personal guide to the world's airlines.